Looks like we're live now. So, what's going on, everybody? I know Steve is actually not here right now, so he's on with the White Cloaks. So if you go to the White Cloaks, just yeah, go stop by, say hello, hit the like button, give them a little bit of support, and come on back and let's enjoy some wholesome Super Mario 3. So I'm not alone. I think somebody's here with me. Isn't somebody
I'm
here with
here.
me? Who's I'm here? Oh my gosh.
Easton.
Oh, Easton. What's up, Easton?
Hey.
So, ready? Are we ready to play some Super Mario 3?
I know I am.
All right. So, I actually kind of got a head start on you. I played a little bit of it last time. Oh no, I don't want to erase it.
Oh,
You know,
you did?
no, I didn't erase it.
No, just you played a bit last time?
Yeah, I think I played the first two levels, so I have like 26 lives now.
Okay, well, I better start then.
Just gonna tell you, I'm gonna
I'm just
tell you,
gonna speed run.
you're gonna speed run. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm a veteran at this, Easton. I've been playing this since I was, I think I was playing this since I was 5 years old. All right, one player. Oh no, I forget. I forget. I actually have to start over again. When you get game over or you stop the game, you have to replay the levels. You see? You
Oh.
can't go any further. So you know what?
Uh,
I think we're only difference is I got more lives than you.
oh, okay. 54?
Yeah, you know what I
Did you
did?
just grind? Oh, you did the stair grind.
Uh,
Is that what you did?
no.
Or,
In level 2, if you get the raccoon, you know, there are pipes where Goombas keep appearing. You know,
oh,
materializing out of. So this is what I do. You keep hitting them until you get to. You have to hit them like 8 times, and then every time you hit them without touching the ground, you get one. You get extra lives.
oh. Because, I kind of already finished 1-1.
All right. Well, do 1-2 then. That's where it is.
Okay.
Did you get into this pipe?
No, because I didn't do anything special. I kind of just ran through it because I thought you would have been ahead once I finished.
Remember, when you jump, you always get like a star at the end. You get
Yeah,
a
I
star
got a
card.
star.
Okay.
I got the star. Well, it's not guaranteed a star, isn't it? Can it be something else?
Yeah. So you know what I'm talking about right here. This is where I always accumulate my extra lives right here. So wait for the Goomba to come out.
Oh, that.
Like
Sorry, you
this.
said Koopa, so I was kind of confused.
Something like this. So I have 2,000, and 4,000, and 8,000, and after this, extra lives every time I don't touch the floor. Hey Easton, can I ask you a favor?
Yes.
With my OBS and my Super Nintendo emulator not letting me do stuff without it freezing, do you have the stream open by any chance? Can you see if I'm even live? I think I'm live.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
I have
Is anybody here?
Um, Nos, Tatsusu, Sama, Godzillionaire, Salty.
Or are they saying, "What's up? What's up, guys?"
Uh, you got a member.
I got a member.
Yeah.
Who?
Uh, Tatsu-sama.
What's up, Tatsusama? Thanks for rejoining the Nerdporial Continuum.
Yeah, I give up because I don't have the Tanuki suit, so I can't do that.
Oh, yeah, you need the. Well, the Tanuki suit's actually different.
Or the raccoon suit, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, the Tanuki suit is you get later. That's the one where he turns into a statue. It looks like he's wearing brown pajamas.
Yeah.
But what's up, guys? How you doing? I can't see the chat, so yeah, Easton's gotta be my eyes and my eyes.
Your eyes and your eyes.
Yeah, got 2 eyes, right? Wahaha. Okay, that was cringe. Do you know there's a secret here?
Really?
Yeah, get to go to coin heaven. Right here. So anytime you see a red music block, there you go. Yeah, like this is all like second nature to me. Like this is what I always do when I play. Like it's like habit. There we go. See? One thing about this game that's so great is just how innovative and how original it was. Like, it took the Mario concept and, like, just completely dialed it up. Like, it made it so much bigger. Should I get the whistle?
No.
But do you know how to get the whistle, right?
You crouch on the white block for like a minute, right?
Yeah, roughly. And then you're behind everything. There were only a few other levels that had the white block. Yeah, I don't want to get it.
Oh, I got the star.
Alright, it already passed, so I can't do it now. Hey, I got it!
Nice.
5.
I got a mushroom on my second one, so I don't get the star.
I don't know, it's harder to get the mushroom, which is only 2 extra lives instead of the star.
Okay, so I do not want to do, yeah, I don't want to do, oh, wait, but, oh, no, because doing, 4 will get me.
Are you in 4 right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna do 4 instead of doing 3, because you can skip 3.
You can. So you're not gonna play all the levels?
Nah.
Okay. Because you know what? You know what's the beautiful thing about Nintendo games? You could play however you want. Well, most of the time.
I might play all the levels, I don't know.
Yeah, they give you some leeway. Like, you don't have to play every level. Like, they give you a chance if you want to, like, branch off and do other things.
Got the raccoon suit.
Oops, nearly killed myself. If you get all the coins in this... I forget, if you get all the coins in this level... you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna try and get all the coins in this level.
I think I already have been getting all the coins in this level.
If you get all the coins in this level, you get a secret airship. A coin airship.
Wait, no, because... Does it count the coins in the block?
Yes.
Oh, okay, well then I probably did not get it.
Actually, no. Actually, you get a secret, no, in this you get a secret... You get the anchor.
The anchor?
Yeah, the anchor, like, if you...
Oh, yeah, it, keeps the ship, well, a ship in place, right? Or something?
Yeah.
We kinda do -3.
Have you played all the new Super Mario games?
New Super Mario,
Got it. Got it. See, I still have it. I am still a Mario 3 whiz.
wow. Alright, I'm going to coin heaven.
In level 3?
Yeah.
Nice. See? This is what I was talking about. This is the secret shop.
The secret shop?
Yeah, it's like, hello, you found my shop of strange and wonderful things.
If you get all the coins.
Oh no, I forget. You don't get the anchor. You get the anchor in level 2 in the desert world. Okay, here you get the. You know what the P does? The P allows you to fly for unlimited amount of time. I never get these right.
Oh, I got a mushroom.
You got a mushroom here?
No, in the card. I got a mushroom card.
you can get a second whistle in the fortress right here.
Oh.
But before Mario 3 came out, it was promoted in a movie that came out in the 80s called The Wizard. And so it was about a little kid. It was about a little kid that played
Salty joined.
What's up, Salty?
Do you want to weigh in or read your chat?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not very good at doing that.
Oh, Easton, you're absolutely great at it. You just got more important things to do. You're a VIP. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, he's playing his own game. So how you doing, Salty? Boom boom. Whoops. Oh, gotta watch out. There you go. 1, 2. This music is still badass.
I got middle star and top star pieces
Middle star and top star. Where?
in the spade rolling.
Sweet.
There we go. Hey, look.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we can
Sorry.
hear you. Yeah, we can hear you fine.
Okay. I just wanted to shout some people out. We've got Godzillionaire Nosferatu the Vampire says, hey.
What's up?
Dempsey is here.
What's up?
We've also got a 1-month member chat nerdporial from Tatsu-sama that says, greetings, sir.
What's going on?
And what else? DJ Ronnie G is in the house too. You've got 7 thumbs up.
Nice.
If you haven't already done it, please hit that thumbs up for the one and only Rage Porial, Drunk Porial, and Nerd Porial.
So much for this being a wholesome event. No, I was kidding.
I got all 3 star pieces.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Where? Oh, and at the end of the level?
No, it's the spade rolling.
Oh, the spin rolling. Okay. You ever play any of these games, Salty, back in the day? Hey, you ever play a Mario game?
Yeah, I did. I played the one on the NES 64, the one that came, like Duck Hunt and everything. My baby brother, who is 10 years younger than me, loved it, was continually playing it. So, but I would play all the time, and then I went off to college, and then we were busy playing board games and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, this was a babysitter for me when I played this particular Mario game when I was like 5. So this was like so it was either playing this or watching Saturday morning cartoons on Saturdays.
Dude, right on. No, this was my little brother's and my baby sister's game. It was totally the jam. I was more of a Commodore 64, Atari 2600 guy.
Yeah, this stuff was after your time. But this stuff is, I consider this timeless. Like, the one thing that I'm looking forward to this year is the Mario movie, all thing.
I know. I really, really, really want it to be good. For you and for Steve and for everybody else who loves the Mario stuff, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I think we can say that about any entertainment, let's be honest about it.
True.
I really wonder how they're gonna get his voice in there, because Donkey Kong doesn't speak.
Yeah.
Well, he does do the Donkey Kong rap, if you remember Donkey Kong 64.
Oh, wow.
Was that Donkey Kong singing that? Oh!
Yeah.
I got a box. I got a treasure box. Oh! From the Hammer Row.
So where are
Easton,
you?
what is... Go ahead, Dirt Boy.
I was just gonna ask, Easton, what level are you on?
1-5.
Okay.
So where you just were.
Okay. Alright, sorry, Salty, what were you saying?
No, not at all. You were saying this game is timeless. Watching it, it really is. I haven't watched anybody play this since probably the early 90s, to be honest, and it still is fun just to watch. That's why I love just hanging out in your streams.
Yeah, these games
It's
are
entertaining.
like... Yes. I mean, I'm kind of... I mean, I don't know if... I don't think a game like Mario would be affected by, current day.
Yeah.
But I am concerned about the game industry in general. I mean, there were some really doozies of the last couple of
Agreed.
years.
Agreed. And then we all know what is happening with God of War. The same thing that happened with the Uncharted live-action adaptation by one Rafe Judkins, a good friend of yours, Victoria.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we've got The Last of Us. I did a video on that, and Jed, Hollywood Scholar, did an outstanding, underappreciated video today talking about some of the breaking news and just, man, it's just a platform for all of the ESG scores.
Yeah. What were you saying, Easton?
I said, you're on the airship? Man.
Yeah, I did tell you I'm a veteran at this. Like, I know this game so well.
Yeah.
At least the first level. This first world I played so many times. Like, it took me a long time to beat this. Like, because I was really little when I first played this.
That sucks. I wish there was like a secret or something up there. At the wall. Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say Nosferatu the Vampire in chat says the game industry is going the same way as the film and television industry. You're correct. Correct. The same way that the comic book industry went too.
Yeah.
Sorry, Easton.
Oh.
Easton, what is it that you really want out of the... Are you looking forward to the Super Mario Brothers movie?
Yes.
What do you hope they do? What do you want the movie to be about?
So sorry. So I was chatting with Emporio, like, you know, before we started, and I said that I hope that there's a bit more, that they add more Mario Kart to it.
Okay, that's fair. I've never played Mario Kart, believe it or not.
It's
Really?
Mario Kart is considered the best-selling. It's the best-selling Nintendo title on the last few platforms. So the Switch right now, the Wii U, and even the Wii. I think maybe not the Wii.
Oh yeah.
But the last two platforms, the Mario Kart stuff sells like crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
I can believe it. That's why I saw a lot of the big channels. They were doing those watches and you know, it looked pretty competitive.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's really like it's been my Mario Kart has been around for 30 years. This just 2022 is it's already over 30 years old, and like it's evolved so much. But I'll be honest, after the first couple, I mean, it didn't really. I mean, it just started getting way more complex to the point where it just.
Yeah.
I once you play the earlier stuff, I feel like I've played them all. I know nobody's gonna agree with me on that, but that's just how I feel. Like, I feel like there's just too many iterations of the same thing, and it's just, it's the same thing with like Super Smash Brothers for me. Like they just keep coming out with iterations that are just slightly different, and I'm like,
No.
it just doesn't interest me. I'd rather play like an original single player game that has like new levels, new designs, new ideas, somewhat sometimes.
Yeah, I was first introduced, I think like a lot of people in my generation, to Donkey Kong, the stand-up arcade game for a quarter, where, you played Mario and Donkey Kong is at the top of all these ladders, got the princess tied up, throwing barrels at you and explosives and stuff like that. That's, I don't know, when was that,
81.
82?
Yeah, that was before my time.
Yeah. Brian Anderson says, and Hail to you says, when we see Mario, we want to go with you. UNC.
Well, that reminds me. I keep forgetting to call him. Yeah, Brian's my friend in real life, and we're supposed to be talking about something behind the scenes.
Nosferatu is getting triggered, Nuporial. He says you're triggering him by pronouncing iterations wrong.
Oh, what did I say? Iterations? Iterations?
I don't even know. I don't know.
He said iterations.
Oh.
Iterations? Oh.
So
Oh
like
my
Bob.
God.
Bob iterations.
So, guess what?
What?
So with with the matching game,
Yeah.
like the moving spade,
Yeah.
got all the matches.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Did you play you said you played the matching game in just a single
Hmm?
Oh crap, I missed them.
Hey, and I got triple mushroom cards.
Okay. Can't get the I can't get the anchor this time. Oh well. Not that I need it. Yeah, the anchor is what keeps the so you at the end of every world you get onto an airship, and if you die, the airship will fly off into the world. So if you didn't beat a level and it flies to the other side of that level, you have to play that level.
Yeah. Oh, moving speed.
Matching game. Let's see. Alright, let's see. This is where I left off.
Yeah, that's what I got all the matches on.
Alright, so where is the mushroom? Not there. Shit. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, it's fine.
We've got some Egyptian hieroglyphics. It looks like pyramid and a ray gun from Dempsey. I don't know what that means. Maybe he's
That's,
throwing gang signs.
That's a Triforce.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the Triforce is one of the emojis I made for from Zelda.
Yeah.
You know what's funny
that's a game I don't know anything about, man. Sorry.
Well, Zelda. I mean, I think I told you during the that Zelda was my introduction to fantasy.
Yep, I watched your awesome. If you haven't watched it, go check out Nerdpora's Zelda retrospective. It's actually quite illuminating.
Yeah, I got a couple of nasty I got a nasty comment today from someone. They're like, was this a playthrough? Yeah, just one.
Just one.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Someone's like, this is boring, and I was like, oh, I gotta get used to mean comments.
Oh yeah.
They're like,
I'm getting brigaded.
Like
just like I did. Just like for the Wheel of Time, Brian, when we started saying what we did about the Wheel of Time, dude, they came out of the woodwork and attacked us.
Really?
Calling out the Amazon show. And I didn't mean to do that with the Last of Us thing that I covered, but my God, I got brigaded by people who sound like they're very close to the production. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the things they're saying and like the details they're dropping, and it's like, wow.
Huh.
I guess I must have triggered somebody.
There was an article. I don't know who made the article. I just noticed it when I was going through my phone. It says it was just your typical jackassery, Access Media saying, "Oh, The Last of Us show is too faithful to the source material." I don't know if you saw that article. I'm like,
Dude,
there's nothing wrong with that.
I did. Well, no, I mean, but the thing is, that's so far from the truth. I mean, and for a brief moment today, The Last of Us on HBO had a 100% score on Rotten Tomatoes. Critic score. 100%.
Nowadays, that's a red flag now.
Yeah, somebody somewhere realized, oh my God, this is a little too corporate looking, so we better drop it only down to 96%.
But like,
yeah, the fix is in.
But honestly, like, Last of Us completely lost me. Even though I didn't play the second game, I know what happens in the second game. I know how the second game ends. And it was like Alien, and it was like Aliens versus Alien 3. Well, okay, that's not even a good comparison, but it was just...
No, it's fair, though. That's fair, Brian. It would be like watching the Sigourney Weaver from '86 and then expecting to get that and then getting what we got with Aliens 3.
Not only, it was
not even close.
Like, the main character, Joel, was kind of treated like, well, not quite, but kind of treated like Hicks in Aliens. Kind of.
Well,
Like,
it's pretty much what they did. They
like-
got him out of the way because he was interfering with intersectional identity politics.
like,
storytelling.
yeah, it was, like, to be honest, it was his story. I mean, then they decided,
It was.
okay, so, yeah, like, it was his story, so killing him off was just, like...
Well, they had
mean,
to make it her story. Her story.
It's not her story. I mean, she's a secondary. I mean, not secondary, but she's the second character. He's not the protagonist. He was the protagonist. So, like,
Oh yeah.
just seeing what they did with him, and like even Troy Baker, who's the voice of Joel in the game, he told
Joel.
people, "You're not gonna like it." He literally said, "You're probably not gonna like this."
Yeah. been going back through the articles that came out. Remember when all the big dust up happened with The Last of Us, and then the leaks by the supposed disgruntled person that got canned by Naughty Dog? And I was going back through articles about the original woman who was behind The Last of Us, and then also understanding the career arc of Neil Druckmann, which is really interesting.
Yeah.
I have to be very. There's a lot of things that the backing this guy had, how he got into the company, the way he rose through the company, and then driving out the one of the primary creators for Uncharted because of ideological reasons. You know.
So yeah, I know. So where are you at, Easton? Where are you,
I
Easton?
found an orange pipe.
An orange
Ooh.
pipe.
Oh, blue coin room.
We've got shots fired in chat. Nosferatu the vampire says, it's a good thing you don't play Zelda, Salty. It sucks.
Oh, no, you didn't say that.
Of course, he'd say that.
Of course it's Nos. Godzillionaire says, I can't wait until The Last of Us Season 2 where Pedro Pascal gets his head crushed in. Okay, maybe there's a silver lining to this, Godzillionaire. I like that. I can respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nosferatu then goes on, it looks like garbage, referring to The Last of Us on HBO. Was there not enough lesbians or alpha males murdered? True.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, no, Nas, I'm very, very familiar with The Last of Us. I've watched the 10-hour, 8-hour gameplays. Believe it or not, like if I'm doing work and things like that, I will have it on the background while I'm working, air quotes. So I've watched several different people play it. I watched the remaster, which looks beautiful, but this is Joel's story. It's not Ellie's story. And
Nope.
I get wanting to make part 2 Ellie's story, but the way they did Joel, and then bringing in Abby, one thing that Druckmann is very good at is deconstructing pre-existing stuff, like all the other people who are ideologically motivated. There was no gay Ellie in the original release of this in 2013. That came in the DLC that Neil Druckmann was responsible for years after the game was released. And like an infection, like a virus, a woke virus, his ideology then began to permeate everything that existed before.
Yeah, and the thing was, there was a gay character in the original Last of Us.
Yeah, there was.
And you know how he was depicted? It was a dude. It was a middle-aged dude, and he was
Frank. Frank.
Yeah, and he was depicted. He was just a normal guy who was just very paranoid. That's it.
Well, in his backstory, I mean, there's arguably 2.5 scenes where you can interpret that they were in a relationship. You can interpret it, and it's not until the very end where he said he cared about somebody. And then it's confirmed by Ellie taking his porno mag, which is a gentleman porno mag. And, but it's not the focus of the story. But in this case, they're actually going to be dedicating almost an entire episode to Frank and Bill's gay love story.
Yeah. Oh well.
I mean, again, that's not my interpretation.
That sounds
That's
about right.
HBO
I mean, that sounds about right. Just like everything else. So.
Yeah.
What about Easton?
Yes.
So what other what Mario? You want to see more Mario Kart in the movie?
Okay.
What level or what particular courses do you have in mind?
I don't know.
And that's a good question, Easton. Do you want is there competition that you want, or do you just, how many different versions or iterations of the game do you think this is going to be? You know, I mean, that's my question, just looking at the trailer, is I recognize the characters and everything else like that, but I just wonder where they're going to go with this, you know?
You know what they did bring? That really impressed me. Like, I was excited to see, even though I'm not excited to hear, what's his name playing Donkey Kong, Seth Rogen. They did show the purple. They had the exact purple railings that they used in Donkey Kong that Mario moves over and with the ladders and everything to climb over. So
okay.
And like they have the courses, like it's because Mario games are basically platformers, and they're it's basically like fantasy that's supposed to be totally unrealistic, like, you know, just going up beanstalks and being in clouds, you know, or stepping on clouds. Like they have that stuff in the movie, like just floating courses, and I'm just like really excited to see that.
That's cool. I really want it to be good for you guys. That's why I actually had a pre-review where I was going to discuss my concerns, but I'm gonna lay off this until I hear from you guys, because this is too important to you guys, and I don't want to steal your thunder on this. You know, I really don't.
The Miyamoto himself, who created all these games, who still works with the company even after over 40 years, is involved with this. Like he is like putting his 2 cents into like the production. Like Mario would do this, well, Mario would do that type of deal.
It's looked like Nintendo has been more concerned with making money, which is what it's all about, and making a quality product that satisfies fans than ideology thus far. Do you think that's still true?
Japan, yeah. I mean, but the thing with the problem with Nintendo now is, and I've been noticing this watching their Nintendo Directs, which is basically they put out these videos, the promotional videos saying, hey, this is what we're working on next, be excited, and they release trailers and all that. A lot of the stuff that they've been putting out has not been interesting to me, but I'm very particular. I'm a Mario guy, I'm a Legend of Zelda guy, a Metroid guy, you know, Samus, and Donkey Kong. Those are basically the 4 series that I, you know, will play probably for the rest of my life. As long as as long as I have the use of my hands and I could play with a controller. I don't think I could get used to another, you know, like, you know, if they ever come out with other, you know, means of, you know, control. Just like
Let me shout out some people. Shelby Loves has just joined. She says, "Hey kids, so many memories of this game." Well, hail to you, Shelby Loves.
By the way, Steve is on with the White Cloaks, so go over there and give them a like. Like I feel kind of bad that I'm doing this at the same time, but hey, I love playing this. So go and say hello and give them a like if you've seen the Wheel of Time, because they're doing the Sanderson interview. They're going over that right now. Nice.
Nosferatu says Ellie was gay, but it wasn't shoved in our faces in the first Last of Us. Well, Nosferatu, I'm not going to go actually, but I'm going to go actually. She wasn't. Not in the original 2013 release. It was only the expansion pack, again, that Neil Druckmann put that into, where her friend who was a girl who got bit, that it was intimated that she was gay. And with Bill was always gay. He was always there from the beginning. Nobody cared. No. You know why? Because it was about the story. And Bill wasn't like, you know, we didn't get Bill's life story in a flashback the way it looks like we're getting in an HBO show. And again, you know,
so do you think it's gonna be like Wheel of Time, where they're just gonna have just nothing but like dumb expositional scenes that say nothing and don't move the story along, and then they tack on a dumb cliffhanger like Wheel of Prime does?
Yes. And here's why. I was excited that the Mazin guy who directed the Chernobyl show was going to do this. And then what we see, and we've learned this, is in the weeks preceding or right before the release of a new show, it starts up with one message and then it slightly changes every day. And now Mazin has said that this is a show not about violence, but about the aftermath of violence. So it's not going to have the action and the fighting. And we already know they're not doing spores, which is what this whole damn thing was about. They're going to have tentacles or tendrils.
Really?
Who the hell wants to see that?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't plan on watching that. But you do know what I am planning on watching.
I do. I'm actually gonna watch that with Purple Valkyrie, and review it with her. Because she loves that game. She played it a lot. The first edition, didn't touch the second one. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't. You know what I'm gonna be. You know what I'm gonna be covering in a month, and I don't know if I should watch any. Anything to prepare for that. Not that there probably isn't. Picard season 3.
Why? Sorry, I mean I know why, dude. You are a deep Star Trek aficionado and historian and lorist and lover, and I look forward to us talking about the original Trek, Edge of Armageddon.
Yep.
But I just, dude, I can't. Picard for me stopped in the movies. You know, like I can't do this.
Really?
I just can't watch it.
Don't watch
Yeah.
season 1 because season 1
No.
season 1 broke me to the point where
Yeah.
I didn't watch. I haven't only new Trek I've watched since then. I've seen clips of Picard season 2, which a bunch of people are saying Picard season 1's okay. I'm like, no, it's not. But Picard season 2 is bad. I'm like, you haven't watched.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I was telling somebody on Instagram, like, it's like, oh, there's dumb stuff. I'm like, dude, dumb is an understatement for what they did.
It's a deconstruction. Dempsey has to go. Dempsey, you rule. Thanks for hanging out here. Nosferatu, I can see why you'd say that, but I still never got that. I didn't think that. I thought she was a 14-year-old girl. Her sexuality... Because I grew up in the world where a 14-year-old girl's sexuality was nobody's business. And it was kind of the last thing she would talk about, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, there I go, reinforcing the patriarchy. So... I also grew up in a world where there's 2 genders, and guess what? There's still only 2 genders. But, yeah.
So, so what's going on with you, Easton? You've been quiet.
I don't know. You're way ahead of me, though.
Where are you?
Forget. Hold on. I'm about to get out of the matching card game. Okay. I'm at.
You can cheat if you want to. I don't care. You can cheat.
Oh wait, 1.
Godzillionaire says Last of Us on HBO will be wandering through ruins talking about feelings.
So feelings
DJ
in
Ronnie G, hail to you.
What's up, DJ?
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, instead of feelings in hallways, there'll be feelings in ruins and feelings in
Tendril-filled hallways. Yes,
Yeah.
tendril, not spore, tendril.
Yeah.
Agreed, agreed, Nosferatu. I mean, we're saying the same thing. I loved Ellie. I loved, but it was the story. It was the story.
And,
you know?
like,
and
but-
the Ellie we got in Last of Us 2 is not the same Ellie from the first game.
Yeah,
It's
she
just
was.
not.
She became like 7 of 9. She became a murderer. She became a murderer, and she became so unlikable. Like, she's threatening she'll leave Joel because of because Joel told her the truth.
Yeah.
I'm like, seriously, like, it was either something that could possibly not work, but the thing that was for sure is that you would be gone. And
Yeah.
he wasn't willing to make that choice. And honestly, it was, in my opinion, it was the right choice.
I agree. It was the right choice. You know, and then, I mean, really what they did was Ellie is they took away her mature femininity or maturing femininity away from her and overlaid it with, again, the petulant, violent teenage boy archetype over a woman who's gay or a woman in general. You know, Ellie could have been a badass character in the way that Joel's brother's wife was.
Yeah.
And I forget her name, but so virtually everyone has been race swapped on the female side. The only 2 Caucasian characters in this, besides Joel, are gay, by the way. So,
Okay.
is that a problem? No, I mean, you can do
No.
whatever you want. Just don't call it The Last of Us in an adaptation. You know?
Yeah.
It's not.
I don't know just why they're so quick to do that. Just do a faithful adaptation, and then, maybe years later, then do something, like perhaps like another like Kurosawa did, adapt stuff, with a different, race demographic. Like how Kurosawa adapted Shakespeare. You had Throne of Blood, which was basically Macbeth. And then you had Ron, which was years in the 80s, great movie.
Oh, yeah.
Which was
I
basically
remember that
King
movie.
Lear. It was King Lear,
Yep.
basically.
Yep.
They didn't even keep the names, but it was basically those things. You know what? I don't think people cared.
Nosferatu says, if Godporiel and I went full fusion like Dragon Ball, we would rule the universe.
Fusion. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Godzillionaire says The Last of Us because no one can reproduce anymore. It's true. It's true. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like the source material is just a framework to jam as much ESG and programming in as possible. Much like Wheel of Time, Rings of Not Power.
Yeah, one more episode. One more episode. Yeah, this last episode
Shelby
was awful.
Shelby Love says, I read Kurosawa. Took a lot of shit for that because it was very out of fashion to do non-Japanese adaptations. I didn't know that. Yeah, you got one more episode, dude. You think you've seen it all?
It seems like there's no bottom. Like it can. It's like Theon says.
It kind of isn't.
It's like Theon says in Song of Ice and Fire. It can always get worse.
Yeah.
Or maybe that was the show.
Anytime they can take away something from the boys, from Matt, Perrin, or Rand, they do. That's all I'm gonna say. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, this fish right here can eat me. Like literally, if I'm not careful.
It's like Jaws. It's like Jaws. Nosferatu the Vampire says, Godzillionaire, ironically, the book and film Children of Men is a better concept and executed to a finer degree. Yeah, Children of Men is a powerful movie. Very powerful movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It is a downer. It is a big downer.
Oh, shoot. I got eaten. I got eaten. I died. Oh, Big Bertha, you stupid whale of a fish.
Easton? Is that what I'm watching? I thought this was you, Nerdporial.
Yeah, hey, even me as a veteran can make mistakes from this. A Mario veteran.
Yeah. Shelby says, Kurosawa's wife died during the filming of Ran.
Yeah, he was older. Like he was, it was the 80s, so he was like, I think he was in his 70s at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Kurosawa, like every director back then, he was mean. Like he he had a vision and he would yell, and like I've heard like the interviews of the crew, and yeah, he'd yell at them if they didn't get something right. And then again, this is Japan.
It was a different world. Well, I was going to say it was a different world. He was also from a different generation, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, he was from the generation that either fought World War II toward the end or would have been a teenager. And that Japanese culture was very, very patriarchal. And that was entirely allowed. Even in the 80s, you know, the icon of the Japanese businessman and the salaryman and shame and all those types of things. They weren't just made up, you know, they lived that way.
Mm-hmm.
Nosferatu the Vampire says, a Children of Men open world RPG would rule. It actually kind of would. I've often thought that, what do you call, V for Vendetta. Kind of an open world RPG like that would be awesome too.
But V for Vendetta?
Yeah.
Have you ever read the source material for V for Vendetta?
I did. I read the graphic novel when it came out.
How different is it from the movie, the Hugo Weaving movie?
There's always changes, but they nailed a lot of the important scenes, I think. A lot of the panels that were in the graphic novel.
I love how they...
Like when he's in prison and talking about his past and the torture and other things like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty, it's pretty moving. It's a pretty moving adaptation. But I honestly haven't read it in 20 years, maybe, But I bought it when it first came out. But I thought it was pretty good, That's back before we had woke and everything,
I like how in the movie they had John Hurt play the big brother type of leader of the party, because you know how he plays Winston in the 1984 film.
Oh yeah, it's a nice juxtaposition. Shelby Love says, if you haven't read it, Kurosawa's Something Like an Autobiography is excellent.
Interesting.
Fascinating to take a look at.
I was a big fan of Kurosawa. Well, everybody knows. Lucas.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, totally. Totally. And there were westerns that took from it as well. Obviously the Seven Samurai and the Magnificent Seven.
Yeah,
Kind
Yojimbo
of
and
a rip-off.
Yojimbo and Fistful of Dollars.
Yeah. It's a great movie, by the way. Fistful of Dollars.
Oh yeah, that movie is.
A Few Dollars More. I love that one too. I love anything with the man with no name, dude. Those are great movies.
What's funny?
Nosferatu says, Hugo Weaving as Agent Smith will always be my favorite. Quote, you take, put your neighbor's garbage. I don't know what that means, but I agree. Hugo Weaving is great as Agent Smith. He's also great as Elrond. Sorry, go ahead, Nerdporial.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. But where are you at, Easton? What's going on with you?
I'm at the airship of World 2.
I got a question. What game do you think? The Mario movie is going to adapt the most from? Do you think they're going to do the early Mario games, or do you think they're going to do like Mario 3D World or Mario Galaxy?
Probably the latest one.
Mario Odyssey?
That and like 3D World and like the new Super Mario Bros. And stuff. Like, the newest new Super Mario Bros.
Oh, I died. Doesn't happen. See what I can do. I actually have a whistle. Did you know you can use a hammer? I think it's a hammer to break some stones.
Oh. So thanks, Nas. Nas says Hugo Weaving as Agent Smith will always be my favorite. You take out your neighbor's garbage.
I did not see that movie right away. I saw The Matrix like I rented it right before the sequels came out because like a lot of my friends, because I was a senior in high school when Reloaded came out. I was about to graduate high school, and I was like, all my friends were talking about it, so I went and rented the movie and saw it on VHS, or was it DVD? I don't remember, but I liked it a lot. And I know I'm going to be in the minority on this, but I liked Reloaded when I saw it. But then again, I was in high school.
I get it. I mean, I can understand that perspective. And yet not agree with it. You know, I mean, I think it's just like seeing The Matrix in the theater at that time. Would never been anything like it before. The action sequences, the special effects, especially with the bullets and slowing down time. You know, now stuff that we're like, oh God, look, they're ripping off The Matrix and everything. They did it for the first time. And that movie I saw, that was another one of those movies at the $2 movie theater. I probably saw it 10 times. Just because my friends and I, we'd sneak in liquor and watch that movie and just have fun. But yeah, and of course, Carrie Ann Moss was, boy, yeah, it's she was easy on the eyes too, but it was a great story. The crazy thing about Hugo Weaving is I first came to him watching Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. I think it was in 94 or 95, an Australian independent film about 3 cross-dressing men who travel across Australia on a quest that involves ABBA and going to Alice Rock, which is this big rock in the middle of the desert of Australia. And the reason, Nerdporial, this is a Star Trek connection. The reason why I saw that movie is I saw Star Trek Generations in movie theater the night it came out. And then I was I had just gotten out of college, didn't have any money, so I snuck into the theater next to the one that had just showed Generations, having no idea what the movie was. And then this crazy movie with these 3 drag queen dudes, one of which was Hugo Weaving, started, you know? So I just sat through the whole movie, and it was ridiculous and ludicrous, but it was fun. It was a fun movie, you know? So that's the first time I ever saw Hugo Weaving, and the next time I saw him, he was freaking Agent Smith in The Matrix. It's a true story.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gonna put on the frog suit this time. Where are you at, Easton? How far are you?
No, I'm at 3-1.
Get there's plenty of fire flowers in that first level.
Nosferatu the Vampire says a few dollars more is the best for one single factor. It has Klaus Kinski in it. I knew we were gonna get a Klaus or Klaus. And Shelby Love says now over to Easton with the latest updates. Thanks, Chet. I agree.
Yeah. What's
Easton's our man in the field.
so? Easton, I gotta ask you, what is your preferred Mario? Oh shit! I missed it. Maybe I can do it again. What is your preferred Mario level? Do you like the underwater levels? Do you like the You hate them? What about the scrolling levels? You know, the ones that kind of move by themselves and you have to keep up with it?
I don't really like those.
You don't like those either, okay. What do you like the underground levels?
Depends.
It depends.
You just want to drive Mario Kart. That's what you want to do, right, dude? You just want to drive Mario Kart. Do you like these older games, Easton? Do you like these, dude? Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he was raised well.
I'd say so. Nosferatu brings up a good point. That movie came out, I think it was in 97 or 98. I think it was 98.
What, the one
And
the one that you were talking about with Hugo Weaving?
No, the Matrix itself came out in 98. So
99.
there was the internet. You had dial-up, you know? God,
Yeah.
remember that? Dial-up? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there were things like chat boards, but nobody really knew how to do that stuff, and pages took forever to load. So the Matrix was a true cultural phenomenon, like Nas says, viral marketing that was completely ambiguous and vague, like, what is the Matrix?
Yeah.
And it really worked. It really worked, and the pacing of that movie was fantastic. The music was really good. And, you know, Keanu Reeves actually, you know, he wasn't that respected of an actor. Let's just be honest. I mean,
I remember.
Point Break,
Yeah, I remember.
He had done some indie film like My Own Private Atigo, you know, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, things along those lines. But it really wasn't until The Matrix, in my opinion, that people went, oh, it's Keanu Reeves, you know?
What about Speed? I know he was in Speed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's where he went after that with Sandra Bullock. You know, I've never managed to watch that movie all the way through. Like, I just get bored. I've never finished it. I know what happens, but I've never sat down and watched it beginning to end.
I swear every movie, like thriller or action movie that had a bad guy in the early 90s, it was always Dennis Hopper. Like, Dennis Hopper needed to pay for his, like, 4 divorces, so that's why he was in like
drugs.
every and drugs too, in every freaking movie.
It's true. I tell you what, he was a freak in a lot of things. He was in Waterworld. Remember that with Kevin Costner? He was in that too.
You know, he was in something that might be connected to what I'm playing right now. He was the bad guy in the live-action 90s Super Mario movie.
Yes!
He was
Yes,
Koopa. He was Koopa.
I remember.
They just spiked his hair. Spiked his hair and he was Koopa all of a sudden.
Yep.
And he's like,
I
you
remember
plumbers! You plumbers! He talks like this, because this is Dennis Hopper, you plumbers! You
plumbers! Yeah. John Wayne hated him, because he was in True Grit.
Oh, he was?
And John Wayne wanted to kick his ass on a regular basis because he was always high on the set and forgetting his lines. And he wasn't reading his lines the way they were writ because he was a method actor on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, honestly, Hopper's best work was in Blue Velvet, man. Blue Velvet is such a trippy, weird movie.
I still have not seen that. I know he's in it. I know, like, it's David Lynch and all the usual David Lynch people are in there.
It would be a fun movie to watch in Emporio, like, in a Discord. Just because, you know, Kyle, oh god, is it McLaughlin or McLaren? I don't know. He was the dude from Twin Peaks is in there.
Yeah.
You know, Isabella Angelini is in there. Some of my favorite lines are in there that I can't say with Easton here. So it's a good movie, but he's so dark and weird in that flick.
Huh.
Hey, Boreal.
What?
Oh, wait.
What's
Never
up?
mind. I found it out.
What'd you find out?
Oh.
Did I or did I not? Oh, no.
Shelby Loves Shelby Love says she's editing a Twin Peaks movie right now. Ha ha. You'll have to tell me more. I remember I used to watch that every week when it came out. I was going to community college and working two or three jobs at the time. But man, everybody was into Twin Peaks. And that TV show still has one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best theme songs of the early 90s, late 80s for. It was such an avant-garde show. Nothing else was like it on TV with the log lady and all that stuff. It was so trippy.
All like you said, David Lynch. You know, David Lynch has his own way of doing things. You tell him what to do, or ask him how he does stuff, he'll tell you to fuck right off. Use my language.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Easton.
Yeah.
Even though,
It's okay.
the dad always swears at you, doesn't he?
I was gonna say, who's his father again? I think he's alright. Yeah, Nas, I have seen those interviews. Yeah, I've seen a lot of those things. Yeah.
You wanna know what's funny? You wanna know what's up, Easton?
Kill the big fish?
What can you do?
Can't you kill the big fish?
With a fireball. If you try to jump on him, he'll eat you.
Like Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to Nerdporial Lifeform. I know when I subscribed, I actually found that I got better gas mileage. And I didn't need to get a transmission flush as often as I wanted to. And not only that, but the cookies that I baked were both chewy and crispy. They have, since I joined the Nerdporial Continuum, when my baking, especially of cookies, it reaches that sweet spot where everyone in your household will agree that it's the perfect amount of crispy and the perfect amount of chewy. Just saying.
Oh, I got eaten. Stupid block had to freaking fart out on me like that.
Oh, I got a firepower.
Shoot him. Shoot. I think it's Bertha is his name or her name.
Oh my god. Nosferatu says David Lynch has his own YouTube channel and gives daily weather reports. Well, a David Lynch weather report. That sounds really
Oh
trippy.
crap, he nearly ate me again.
No, I fell in the water for a second. Oh, he's back?
Are you in level 3? Oh, he nearly got
Yeah,
he got me. No, he nearly got me.
Oh, I got him again. Go on, go as fast as you can. Mario, run! No! I almost died.
I'm in the same boat as you, Easton. He's trying to eat me too. Oh, that's another thing. You can't try to jump on even Koopa Troopas when you're underwater. You die. That's one thing I learned when I was a kid. Especially when the Koopa Troopas are underwater, you try to swim on them. I got a question. So Easton, I got a question for you.
Yes?
Do you think they will talk about in the movie where Mario is from? Do you think they're gonna do the old Mario cartoon where he's from Brooklyn, or do you think they're gonna do the Yoshi's Island thing, where he was a baby where he was a baby the whole time in the Mushroom World?
Oh well, I don't really have any expectations for that type of stuff.
That's what I'm kind of wondering. I'm hoping that it's the former because that's what I grew up on. So
The Japanese one as opposed to the Brooklyn.
yeah,
Yeah.
like the cartoons, all the Western stuff, like the cartoons, the live action movie that we were talking about, that which is terrible. I still watch it. I'll still watch it though, you know.
I took my baby brother to go see it. Like, I took him to McDonald's back when you could eat that stuff, and took him to go see that and endured that movie because I'm a good big brother. But yeah.
When did they really start? Now that you're talking, I'm wondering, like, really, when did like companies really start, putting like crap in the food, like really just throwing stuff in there?
Yeah, because didn't McDonald's, like, doesn't it use like every part of the chicken except for the feathers?
Probably. I know I stopped, and this isn't to brag, but I haven't eaten McDonald's since 2003. I don't eat any fast food. Burger King, McDonald's, any of that stuff. I used to try and eat Subway, but then I read what was in their bread and other ingredients, so I don't even eat that now.
Oh,
so
what is in there?
okay, so in the bread, and they may have changed it. The same things that are in rubber yoga mats, they were putting in their bread.
Really?
They said is baked fresh every day. It's true. It's called microplastics, which are carcinogens and also they don't do good things for you.
All right,
But,
all right.
yeah.
That's a good reason to not. And
A
plus,
lot
they're
of it
and
is
plus
the
they're so
preservatives.
yeah.
I don't think they do that anymore because my dad ate Subway all the time, and he's
Well, that would
fine.
explain why your dad is so. Oh, you think your dad's fine? Okay. Well, as long as you think he's fine, that's fine. Yeah, because No, I'm just teasing. I love to give your dad a rash. You know that, so. Shelby says she's making a little Twin Peaks music video thing for the channel. Found a cool remix of the theme. There are some really good remixes of that actually came out. The soundtrack for the television show at the time, Shelby, and I hope I'm not talking down to you at all, and that's not my intent. But the album came out on vinyl in it, and on the CD they actually had an extended track that was really, really good. It just kind of went on and on and on. But that's one thing YouTube has given us is the ability for people who have musical aptitude to do great stuff with themes. I know for Stranger Things, people did a lot of awesome remixes
Yeah.
of Stranger Things. And
I wanna-
it's so cool.
I wanna try because I have a background in music. I kind of want
Oh.
to try and learn how to do like music analysis. Like, there's a lot of things I need to learn. Like, I need to learn better. I need to learn film analysis and even TV analysis to a degree. I feel like I can improve upon that, improve in those areas to provide better,
Yeah.
to provide more quality commentary. And I want to do something similar with music because music is. I was like, how would I talk about music if I wanted to chat with somebody?
Well, you play, dude, and if I remember right, you said you did percussion. I played.
I
some
played
guitar.
I played piano. You
played piano?
I played piano. I can read.
Fair.
I can actually read music. So I can read like the
Oh, yeah.
notes on the staff bar or the treble and
Yeah.
all that.
Oh yeah.
Guess
Oh, yeah.
what?
What?
I do drums.
No way.
It sounded like you said another. It sounded like you said another word.
No, I do drums,
That's
Okay.
awesome, Easton.
and I'm gonna in sixth grade. Some people from the sixth grade schools, they came over to the school today, and I chose for one of my things that I'm gonna do during the day, like one of my class periods. I chose
Mhm.
intermediate band, which will like the next level of percussion.
So
for
what
me.
percussion do you
Awesome.
do? Do you do like snare drums or
Yeah, I use
cymbals or
Snare drum.
That's cool.
are there does your school have like timpanis? The ones that goes boom 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 boom. Those.
I don't think so.
But you know what I'm talking about, like you've heard this. You know how like some you hear like boom 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 boom, that like
Yep.
those big booming sounds that comes from a timpani.
Hmm.
I don't know.
You ever hear the
We'll have to play some.
you ever hear the Space Odyssey theme?
I was waiting for that.
Yeah. Have you ever heard the you ever heard the Space Odyssey theme, which is on every TV commercial, Easton? The one that goes dun 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 boom 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 boom. That you've heard that, haven't you? Yeah, you have.
Easton, we'll have to hang out with your dad, and then we have to have like a nerdtorial music,
the breaking
musical
news
appreciation
thing?
stream. No.
Or
We do have a question for you from the chat, and this is directed at you, Easton, and this comes
Okay.
from Nosferatu the Vampire. He says, "What are your thoughts on Marcus Aurelius and the philosophy of Stoicism?"
don't know what that is.
It's
There you
basically
go. You got your answer.
Stoicism is basically where you're really calm and at peace with yourself, and that's basically the philosophy, and you learn how to achieve that. You learn not to be upset all the time or be worried about stuff or to feel like you're being left out. A lot of emotions. It really teaches you how to control it helps you deal with your emotions.
It's kind of like being a Jedi Knight, but not in
or
Captain
or
Kennedy
you know,
stuff.
or all your Eastern philosophies too, your
It's
Buddhism,
true. Taoism, yeah, Taoism is a interesting parallel path to that. But yeah.
Where are you?
Me, I just beat World 3. I'm on World 4, and the princess sent me a letter with a music box. She says, "Greetings. The white block contains magic powers that will enable you to defeat your enemies. I have enclosed
I have a music box.
I have enclosed a jewel that helps protect you, Princess Toadstool." Back when she was still called Princess Toadstool. That tells you how old this game.
Yep.
Yeah, her name was always Peach in Japan, but in America they changed her name to Toadstool because, Mushroom Kingdom, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, the Japanese didn't really think through their names. They're just like, we'll call her Peach, Pichu, you know.
Thank you. Nerdporial is engaged playing the game, but I know he wants to say thank you to SR Tech for subscribing.
If this was StreamYard, I would be giving a welcome video, my usual welcome video. But thank you.
Why your man Salty's here.
Thank you. Thank you for subscribing.
We're in Big Tiny World.
I'm Ed McMahon tonight.
And
here's Brian.
There you go.
I have a question. What does the canoe do in World 3?
You can go to an island. There's an island that has like two of those matching spade areas, and there's two toad houses, so you can get like a couple of outfits.
So
I want to welcome
items.
Mr. Tickle Trunk is here. He says Mario. Sorry.
Mario sounds like the toad from the old animated Mario series. I don't know what else is coming.
Nosferatu. Sorry, he's like, what do you mean the Japanese? I said we're called.
What else is coming out this year, movie wise, Corey?
Oh, it's grim. It's grim. Let's see.
Didn't they say a Star Wars? Didn't they say a Star Wars movie's coming out this year?
Okay, see, I haven't covered this, but I have notes. Supposedly, okay, this is true. A Star Wars movie was set to come out at the end of this year. That is a true story. It appears to have been moved to 2024 summer, but it doesn't have a name, and we have absolutely no details on that.
Yeah, and I mean, it was originally supposed to be what's her name, the one that did Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Rogue Squadron.
And she kind of dropped out.
Yeah. I mean, that's I think that's the subject of a live stream. But as far as movies that are coming out, what Rotten Tomatoes thinks of the big movies would be Magic Mike XXL. You've got the Adam Driver time travel dinosaur movie with a girl who's the key to everything, and it's called 65 because he goes back 65 million years in the past on Earth. Adam Driver. Why, I don't know.
I don't know.
You've also got it's the Captain Marvel sequel, but it's not called Captain Marvel 2, it's called The Marvels. And I did a video on that one. That comes out, I believe, in May. June 16th. You have the movie I just talked about today. Was it today? When the hell? I do a lot of videos, I don't even remember. I gotta look at my own channel. I need to eat something too. I made a bunch of homemade meatballs, and they're just sitting in the kitchen because I wanted to get my man back here. So,
how do you make? Is a secret recipe? How do you make your meatballs?
It depends, dude. It depends. I mean, like I love making the huge spicy meatballs, and this recipe got taught to me by an old Italian woman from New Jersey that I knew when I lived in New England. And yeah, it's funny. You have to use torn up white bread and really good lean ground beef.
I have
razor thin cut onions and fresh garlic, and a little bit of chopped up oregano, basil, and then an egg, and you bake them. Yeah,
I
there's another way.
always put Parmesan in the meat.
Yeah, there's another way too, which is to get beef marrow bones, and you throw it in a pot with some water, and you just let it boil and boil and boil and boil and boil and boil and boil forever, literally forever, until you get this magical beef marrow drinkable
Wow.
wonderfulness. And then you use that and work that into your ground beef. And then sort of like brown it and then soak it in that and then sort of let that congeal and then form that into meatballs. Now that is pure, straight up magic. Mr. Trickletrunk says 65 actually looks like fun. Well, I want fun, Mr. Trickletrunk. I do. I just didn't like what I saw from the messaging, and I thought the teaser trailer was garbage. I would love if we had a great time travel dinosaur movie. I would. I'm just not a huge Adam Driver fan. I'd like to see him in something like Shakespeare or, I don't know, Jane Austen or a period piece. I think he'd crush it. He just wasn't very good as Kylo Ren, you know?
You know what?
Yes,
You know what?
Nosferatu, we know you need to rub your meaty balls with more oregano and garlic. Yes, we know.
Jesus.
Hey, there's a boo here. That's an odd place for a boo right here in the underground. Same with these
Glitch
dry
in the
bones.
Matrix. But yeah, dude, I mean, it just depends. You can make Asian, I could say Chinese dumplings or Korean dumplings, but how do you make your dumplings, dude?
I don't think I've ever made dumplings, to be honest. That's something I gotta change.
Oh, not dumplings. It would be pierogi for our people, but meatballs, dude, it's just pretty simple. Get yourself some ground beef.
Yeah, ground beef, ground pork. Sometimes I make I've watched a lot of recipes made on YouTube. Pancetta. I've used pancetta.
Oh, dude, pancetta is the bomb, dude. Pancetta is like
It's basically
crack.
Italian. It's like Italian. It's basically Italian bacon, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, what was it? Antonio somebody. It was some dude. It wasn't the guy who got accused of grape. It was the other guy. But yeah, he was talking about browning your pancetta and then tossing it with linguine and garlic and an olive oil sauce. Dude, I love stuff like that.
What a chef?
Yeah, I forget what his name. It wasn't What the hell was Bartuli? I don't know.
Oh.
Someone
The only
tell me.
one, only cooking. Well, there was a cooking show guy that used to be on when I was a kid on PBS. That was on for the longest time, and then he ended up leaving because the allegations of bad behavior.
I think it was James Beard. James Beard. I think it's.
Now, his name was Jeff Smith. It was the Frugal Gourmet.
Oh, dude, the bald guy with the beard. No, you
Yeah.
know, I remember. Yeah, that was the unwanted homosexual advances.
Yeah.
On a PBS cooking show.
Yeah.
He actually has some really good cookbooks. He really does.
Yeah, we still have some of those. What's up, Easton?
Yeah.
No, I'm just confused with how I get out of World 3.
You gotta go through one of the pipes. So did you
Yeah, I
beat
think
the
I
second?
tried.
Did you beat level 9?
I'm doing that right now.
So,
Jacques Pepin. You are correct, Shelby. You nailed it. Not Guy Ferrari or whatever his name was.
Guy Fieri.
There's a dude. I would. You know what Guy should be doing? He should be selling used Camaros somewhere and ripping people off. Whenever I look at him now, I mean, Diners, Dive-Ins, and Drives was cool for like one season, and it was like, all right, I'm done now. You know what I mean?
I've went to a few places that he's been to, and they're pretty. Some of them were pretty good. Like I went to in Kansas City, there was a bar that was known for its chicken pot pie. It was really good. I mean, that's probably the main reason why I went to Kansas City. I stopped in Kansas City was just to go to that place to get the pot pie. I went on like a solo road trip a few years ago.
Oh, right on, dude.
Yeah.
I love road trips. Yeah. Yeah, I try to find the out-of-the-way places and the mom-and-pop diners and all that type of stuff.
I went to believe it or not, this was when I was still kind of hopeful for actually no, Game of Thrones just ended, so I was kind of pissed. But I actually went to Santa Fe, and I went to I went to George's Theater, and I went to George's Theater, and I went to that Meow Wolf thing, which I thought was very interesting. Good for kids, something for kids to do in Santa Fe, because there's really not much there.
No, I was in Santa Fe for work, oh boy, over 10 years ago, and I've only been there once, and obviously ate a lot of Tex-Mex, New Mexico food. I thought it was really good.
I
One thing
like
I
green.
do
They're
miss
known for
is-
their green chilies. I think that's what
Oh, yeah.
New Mexico's or
Oh yeah,
Santa Fe is known for.
yeah, yeah. And there's a lot of good ones when I was in Texas. I put green chili in everything, and I still put green chili in everything. I love it. Put it in eggs, put it on pizza. It's freaking delicious.
Look what I got, Easton. Look what I got. I love this. Turn into a statue. You can kill anything, almost anything.
We've got some amazing comments in chat. I agree. Nosferatu says Shelby and I are part of a Ina Garten fan club, and Mr. Tickletrunk says Jacques Pepin was amazing, and I still am in love with Nagella. I am, and I am sad she also had a little trim. Agree with that very much. Justin Wilson is the best content for Cajun cooking. That's actually true. I was going to talk about Creole cooking down in New Orleans. I used to go down there quite a bit for work in the 90s, and before it turned into Baghdad, and before the big hurricane came through. But I used to love going to all these little cafes and diners, and there's still some good stuff there. I think it's the Court of the Three Sisters, the Court of the Two Sisters, has an absolutely awesome buffet, just jazz buffet, and yeah, it was easier when someone else was paying for it when I had to go for work. But God,
Yeah.
I love really good food. New Orleans was just so good for food.
Yeah, I went to New Orleans once. We visited the French Quarter. I think I got like a few. We went to an oyster place. Went to
You probably went to the sanitary, sanitary seafood on Bourbon, right
Yeah.
next to. I know exactly where you went. I love that place. Yeah.
Wow, I
In the
mean,
French
like
market?
we went on a ghost tour. We went on a ghost tour in the French Quarter, and one thing that the guide told us not to do, I thought was funny, but then again, this is New Orleans. He said, "Don't pee anywhere." He said,
No.
"Don't pee anywhere." And what happens? One of the people in the tour was peeing on a wall, and he's like, "Get out." Like, you don't pee on my neighbor's house or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And the guy's like, for real, for real, for real. And he's like, yeah, for real. Get the hell out. The guy was oh man, I lost that. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. No, I was gonna say Nosferatu. I am well aware of Nagala Lawson. Yeah, she I liked her with curves. I really, that's a happy thing. You know what I mean? Mr. Tickletrunk, did you guys ever get Pascal Carpino's show in the USA? I'm not aware of who that is. He says it's an Italian chef, sang a lot while cooking. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Get behind that.
Italian chef that sings a lot. Wow, that's like something out of like a sitcom.
Yeah. Well, I do like to play Dean Martin when I'm making like lasagna or
Ain't
Oh,
that
God,
a
I'm
kick in
totally-
the head?
yeah. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's a nerdtorial. Yeah, pretty much.
Where you at, Easton?
Easton, I was gonna say.
I'm at
So-
the end of World 3.
Oh crap, I died. Sorry, were you in the airship?
I just finished the airship.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Tickletrunk says I misgendered, I mispronounced. It's Pasquale, and that he and his aunt were friends, or my aunt and him were friends, but he's only Canadian famous. I don't know. Canadian famous is kind of a big deal. I'm a huge fan of the Red Green Show, stuff like that. I mean, I liked John Candy. What was it? Second City, SCTV before they got big. There's a lot of good stuff out there. I mean, your prime minister needs to be
Hey, Easton.
arrested for treason.
Easton,
but...
yeah, I know. Easton, check this out. So here, if you step on these light bulb platforms, you move up, and if you hit down, or if you jump again, you can change the direction like this. See that? I think we lost Easton.
He's probably getting ice cream.
What?
Yeah.
No.
How you doing, Easton? Their Poriel was trying to be a Jedi Master to your Padawan here.
Oh,
So.
I saw that. I was just muted by accident.
Oh, so you saw this already?
Yeah.
With the light bulb one, in case this took me when I was a kid, this took me a while to figure out. So, kind of giving you the benefit of.
Mr. Tickle Trunk, Red Green isn't that big. So I came to Red Green through public television. They would show it like on Sundays. It really isn't. Not a lot of people know who it is, but if you're kind of cool and you're into retro TV and whatever, but it's not something that's even on the same level of the Kids in the Hall. I mean, the Kids in the Hall that defined my from becoming like late teens into being 20s. It was so cutting edge and so good. Just the Kids in the Hall are so freaking awesome. So there's been some great comedy obviously to come out of Canada.
I had no idea. I had no idea that there was. I'd have to. I mean, I've seen some Canadians. I've seen some Canadian stuff. Like I've seen.
Have you watched Kids in the Hall at all?
No, I haven't seen that.
I'm going to say that, and I'm not talking down to you, but check it out because I think you would laugh your ass off, Brian. I really do.
This is
just start with season 1. It's so trippy, dude. It's
where can you watch? Where can you watch it?
You could probably see clips on YouTube, but I don't know. I think they might have it available on Amazon, or you can sail the high seas. I think most of the seasons on DVD.
Yeah.
Just because it's so damn funny. But yeah, I think you'd really dig it. There's some really funny skits on there. So.
What's it called again?
The Kids in the Hall. It was actually produced by Lorne Michaels, the same guy who produced Saturday Night Live, but he wanted something more cutting edge, and so he produced these guys and just let them go crazy.
So this is like a sketch comedy?
Yeah, reoccurring characters. It's all over the place. They had probably one of the best gay characters ever, Buddy. It was so awesome, It was a great show. Really a great show. My pan! He took my pan! Exactly, Shelby. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Or Flying Pig, or the Chicken Lady.
Yeah.
These are great skits. And I just say this because your sense of humor, dude. I think you probably laugh your ass off on them, so.
All right,
Shelby Love says she got to meet Dave Foley. I saw them when they went on tour after like not talking to each other for a while. I saw them like the show, and it was incredible to watch and go, wow, because they're about my age, maybe a couple of years older, and go, holy shit, they got old. You know what I mean? And it's like
same
Kids in the Hall
same
to forever be 20.
Same Dave Foley from News Radio.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dave
okay.
Foley got his start with the Kids in the Hall. Yeah, it's true.
And then they brought him, like Sunny in Philadelphia brought him on for a couple episodes. He was always like he was like principal of the school that they keep harassing the kids at. He's like, you can't be doing this to Charlie Day and them. So.
Well, a lot of the actors from that either produced or directed and stayed within Hollywood, but did some pretty darn good work. They did, So I don't know. It's a great show. I mean, it really encapsulates what the late '80s going into the early '90s. You could feel a shift and a change, and it wasn't bad. It was a natural progression, unlike now where you wake up every day and it's a new apocalypse.
Yeah.
Nosferatu wants to see a remake of Cruel Intentions starring God Poriel.
Oh my god.
No.
Holy shoot. I never get through this without getting hit once.
Can't imagine why. Looks insane. I don't think Steve's ever getting away from what he's on, and
they're talking about Sanderson.
Yeah, it's long form. So, but I may have to bolt on you guys.
That's all right, man.
To go do some stuff. But thanks for letting me jump on, and I'm really honored again to get to work with Easton. It's always good to put on a resume, and you've done some quality time with the spawn of Prophet of the Dragon. So Easton, thank you for letting me be on your show. I really appreciate it. And Brian, it was nice seeing you too.
All right, well, take care, Corey.
All right, dude. Anytime. You guys are awesome. See you everybody later. Bye.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
All right, so it's just the two of us now, dude.
Yeah. Sorry, it's a bad timing, but since you guys were talking, well, not since you guys were talking, but just, I was just gonna go get some ice cream real quick.
Okay.
So,
So you
sorry.
so you actually got ice cream?
No, I'm going to go get ice cream.
Oh, right now?
Yeah,
You gotta tell me what kind of ice cream.
probably chocolate.
You guys usually get the Neapolitan, the chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla together?
No, we just get the normal little jugs.
All right, so get some ice cream. I might get a donut later. I think I should try and get inside the thing. So I'm gonna pause this really quickly and open up the open up the stream really quickly. That way I see who's still on. I think I should try and get inside. Alright, so that's mine. Yeah, okay, so Nas, Shelby, and Mr. Tickle Trunk. Yep. Alright, so yeah, 19 now, nice. Getting pretty crazy. Alright. Alright, back to this. I'm gonna see if I can try to get inside this there's a way to get in there. Oh yeah, I forget Jacob Ironside is having a stream too. They're doing 12 Angry Men. That's a great movie. I wasn't gonna do this, but then I forgot. I promised Easton to that I was gonna be doing this. Is there a way to get in there? I think there is. No, there not really is. Yeah. These chain chomps here were based on Miyamoto's experiences. One day I think he was trying to walk home or something, or he went for a walk, and a dog tried to attack him, and he was chained up. And I think that's where the idea of the chain chomps kind of came from. Miyamoto's bad experiences with a dog chained up to a fence or something. But yeah, so about halfway done. So World 5. Easton's getting some ice cream right now. Want some ice cream? Maybe I'll go to Dunkin' Donuts and get some ice cream. Oh, I love this. This is free fall. Oh, free fall! Free fall! Or watch out. I still love playing this game. No matter how many times I've played it. Whoa! Oh, I died. Bum 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 bum. Alright, so I did that. I am going to try this. I'm gonna go up this time. There we go. Alternate direction. Only difference is in this game there's if I can go there. I love how you can do the stuff like this. Keep them going. Now, if this was another game, this was before the concept of the alternate exit. Well, kind of. There were really no alternate exits in Mario 3. It wasn't really until Super Mario World that they started the alternate exits with the key. You get the key and you put in the keyhole. And then in the later 2D games, you just find a alternate route and you end up, you know, hitting the flagpole like in the original game, and you go to a different castle. All right, I'm gonna pause this really quickly, see what you guys are saying, if anybody's still talking. Alan Copeland's here. What's up? Poriel's rap name is Vanilla Nice. There's always vanilla left. I want bubblegum and taffy. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so now... Alright, so what am I gonna do first? Take on these Hammer Bros. I love this theme. Da 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 da. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the fortress first. This looks fun. You can actually kill these things when you play as Tanuki if you get the statue. Do 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 boom boom. There is some runway. Ah, crap, I lost it. How's the ice cream?
We didn't have ice cream.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you have?
I brought up 2 ice pops.
I made it. I got 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 it. I made it. Oh, I didn't make it. Trying to get to this pipe, Easton. Trying to fly up there.
That pipe, that one's stuck together.
I made it. I made it. Gotta go up. Says I gotta go up here. Secret extra life. So, have you played Mario Maker, haven't you? I forget. I guess Easton is not here.
What?
I said you've played Mario Maker, haven't you?
Yeah.
If you had an open room, like a simple room, like just a simple square room, what would you put in there?
A lot of hard things.
Would you make it like let's say you put like a pipe at the end? Would you make it really tough, create like a little maze to make it tough to get to the pipe? And then of course you fill it with like enemies?
Maybe. Because the thing is, if you want, I could send you some of my Mario Maker levels, and I can make things way harder than what you described.
Okay. Hey, look at this. I can cross the bridge. You know, I made some Mario Maker levels myself. I'd have to send those to you too. I'd have to open up my play my game again. In order to like submit a level, you have to be able to beat it yourself.
Yeah. With one of my levels, I made a dev route because I couldn't do it myself.
A what route?
A dev route, which just means developer route.
Oh. What's a developer route?
So it's where the person who makes the level,
Yeah?
they just make a route where they can complete it, and the other people like don't, the people who play the course don't like don't know where it is because it's
Mm-hmm.
usually hidden.
Yeah.
And the reason why I made that is because there is a level that I made, the dev route that I made is on this level where I made it so you have to make a ton of shell jumps.
Shell jumps.
If you don't, do you not know what those are?
No.
So, you take a Koopa shell, you jump up, throw it at the wall at a specific time, and then when you go back down, you jump on the shell and land on the platform you needed to get on.
Wow, that doesn't sound easy.
Yeah, it is not.
So you have to, like, time it perfectly, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Wow. Wow. I'll have to check that out. I haven't played my Mario Maker for, like, probably three years. Or Mario Maker 2, right? Yeah, Mario Maker 2.
Yeah. The one on the Switch.
Yeah. Oh, guess what? I just... This is the only game that has Karibo's shoe. Did you know that? You know, the
what?
big Karibo's shoe. That's the green shoe that I was just in right now.
Oh.
You probably don't even know it. You probably don't even know who Karibo is, do you?
Nope.
It's Karibo is Japanese for Goomba. So in Japan they call them Karibos.
Oh.
So that's why you see the Goomba in the shoe. They call it Karibo shoe, but they also call it Karibo shoe here in the U.S. It's in one of Princess Toadstool's letters that she gives you at the end of every, I think at the end of World 3. Maybe it's World 2.
Oh.
So I'm on my way to the sky now. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm in a castle that takes you higher and higher up.
Yeah.
Look, I'm already my head's already in the clouds. Get it?
Yeah. Yeah, one of the pipes take you like that like black pyramid. Isn't that the one that takes you up to the sky?
Yeah, I think so. When I was a kid, I used to find this fortress music very creepy. You find this music ever find this music a little creepy?
Not really.
Of course not. All right, see now I'm in the sky. You see how like I was on the ground, now I'm in the sky. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm in a 5-2 actually.
Oh, you're in 5-2? Oh, you're catching up, dude. See, I don't know if there's a way to get in between. You know how 5-2 has like you just basically climb this big stair, and there's like a whole thing of there's like a whole area below the platform. Holy crap!
Yeah.
I'm wondering if there's a way to get in there.
Maybe. Oh wow.
I think I might have done that once. I don't remember. These little spinny things. Whoops. Gotta jump over this. Waterfall in the middle of the sky. Where's it coming from? Who knows? Whoops. 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 There we go. Very simple. Levels are pretty short compared to Super Mario World. Don't you agree?
Yeah. Hey, maybe we could play a Super Mario World after Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, we could do that.
I don't know, because I feel like, it's kind of cheaty, but I don't really think it's that much of a cheat. Like, just how the spin jump works, just because it makes it so you can bounce on a lot of things.
Yeah, like you can bounce on things that would normally hurt you if you landed on them the normal way.
Yeah.
Like for instance, the the fuzzies, the ones that the fuzzies, they can
Yep.
hurt you if you try to jump on them normally. So you have to like use this. You have to either be on Yoshi, or you have to. Oh, I don't want the leaf. Ah, crap! I used. Shoot! I lost the Tanuki. Dumb me. Not as bad as getting a poison mushroom though.
Yeah.
Or going to
Okay.
a troll warp
I
zone,
just beat-
taking you to World 1 again.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I just beat 5-3.
Are you gonna play the fortress or are you gonna skip it?
I'm skipping it.
It's a cool fortress. I'd say play it, but then again, you're trying
I'm trying
to.
to beat the game before you, so.
Yeah, true. So you saw through my scheme, huh? Mwahaha. Trying to get you to play an extra level you don't need to play. Remember these guys? These guys were in like new Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, except they're like in Big Tiny World, right?
Yeah, I think they're in Big Tiny World. Like there are big versions of these, like way big versions of these. And I remember I think it was New Super Mario Brothers U. Would you ever want to play any of those, like 3D World or Bowser's Fury? I still have not beaten Bowser's Fury. Have you?
I did.
You beat Bowser's Fury? Would you want to play Bowser's Fury? After after Yoshi's Island, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not for anything. So.
Because I'll be honest, I love Mario. I need to. There's still a lot of Mario games I have not played. I have not
To be
played.
honest, you going?
Have you ever played any of the Paper Marios?
Yes.
Which ones?
Origami King and the original one that just is Paper Mario.
Oh no, I lost it! Oh, what did I do? Oh, I lost the Tanuki again.
I suck.
Ugh.
Okay, well, I am in 6-1. Oh, I know. Is it 5?
Where are you?
5 or 6?
Are you in the
In the
ice world?
In the cloud.
No, you're still in 5.
Okay.
You're in 5-4 now.
Mhm.
If there's one game I still haven't played that everybody says is the best Paper Mario game, and it's the one called the 1,000-Year Door for the GameCube. But that game is really hard to find. They've never re-released it.
Expensive.
Yeah. What's in here?
If I would ever want to play, like, an old Mario game, it would either be Bowser's Inside Story or Mario RPG.
I think I might know somebody who made a Mario RPG retrospective. I think you know him too, Easton.
Dude, are you?
Yeah, me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you talked about it.
Yeah. I go, but the thing is, if you watch my video, it's gonna spoil the story.
I'll probably never even be able to play RPG.
Why not?
I don't know. I mean, just probably won't be able to get it.
I think at one point it will be available. They I mean, it always takes them longer to. I mean, they brought it for Wii U. They brought it for. I don't think I've ever been up here. Now that.
No way.
What?
I went with the matchup one to get 1-ups.
Yeah.
The Spade House. I just clicked the buttons 3 times. The A button 3 times. And I got the full mushroom.
Look what I got. got an extra life.
Oh, hi, Dad.
You got the full mushroom? Holy shit.
And when I just clicked 3 buttons at once.
So, I have to go to work, but I wanted to pop in and say hi, so...
Oh, one.
Yeah, we-
How's it going?
It's going pretty good. Yeah, you know who was on who's on with us
Yeah,
earlier.
I've been lurking. I saw you and Salty was sort of filling in for me, so thanks, Salty.
Yeah, he left already. So how was White Cloaks?
It was good. It was good. They're still going. The only part of the reason I had to leave because I mean they're about to wrap up, I think, but it was good. I'm glad. Good thing you didn't show up. A lot of spoilers. So that's not a stream you want to be a part of right now.
I saw that. I did leave a like. I saw. I for once it was weird. It was a rarity to see all 3 White Cloaks in the on the stream.
Yeah, no, it was nice. Yeah, it was good. The ganging back together with them 3, and then they were gracious enough to let me join in. It was fun. Just proved another point why I don't like to watch Sanderson's Q&As. But yeah, it was good. It was fun. It was fun, and it wasn't all bad. I'll be fair. It wasn't all bad.
Okay.
A lot of it left all of us sort of scratching our heads, going, "Please stop talking."
Really, more stuff.
I mean, just weird answers to questions that were unneeded, and weird views on how some of the events that should and shouldn't have happened, or people that lived and shouldn't have lived, or like it was just a lot of weird answers to weird questions of questions that nobody really asked or thought about, and it's just like, all right, okay.
So was this strictly Wheel of Time, or was he talking about like his other series?
Well, it was a Wheel of Time thing. It was sort of like the 10th anniversary of the last book.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I guess they said some of the White Close guys had said I guess the NDA and all this stuff has expired, so that's how they advertise this as being able to reveal some shit, but not much is really revealed. And then I guess they do field some Cosmere questions and stuff. We didn't go over those obviously because it has nothing to do with the Wheel of Time. So it's like, I don't know. I don't think the people that help him with his YouTube channel do a very good service to him. We'll just leave it at that. I think he's the guy that he's put in head of his YouTube department is also the guy that does Wheel of Time content on a channel that is pretty shill towards the show and not much integrity in my eyes. So I think he's getting some bad advice, and the guy doesn't run a very good chat, in my opinion. So, but whatever. I'm just some pleb.
I just don't understand why there's so many staunch defenders of something that totally doesn't resemble the Wheel of Time.
They want to be. Look, man. I don't want to talk trash about the people in the Wheel of Time fandom. At least not all of them. But hey, Jaden, what's up, buddy? I'm only here for a minute. I had to come say hi to my son and my streaming brother here. But there was a very real section of the Wheel of Time fandom that was dying to be the hip, popular thing. So now that they have a chance to be the popular group, they are sort of, at least this is my view, my own personal view, is that they have a chance to be in the hip crowd,
the in crowd,
popular crowd, the in crowd. The Wheel of Time is going to be widely known. We're going to throw away all of our views and our and just throw our souls away basically for popularity. Is basically where I view it. Sell our souls to the devil.
Sell our souls for rock and roll. Oh wait, sorry.
Sell our souls for some clicks and for to have that little 15 minutes of fame and popularity.
Yeah, you know what? You gave me something.
While my fandom is on being advertised, I want to get I want to get that dopamine hit of being popular.
Yeah. Kind of give me an idea because I'm getting close to a milestone, so I need to do a Nerdporial mythology video. And it might be an idea something what you just said, stuff that we're all kind of dealing with. I kind of want to.
Oh, we're all dealing with it. It's all the same thing. It just happens to be Wheel of Time. I mean, same thing's happening with I think Star Trek. Become mainstream. So
Yeah.
So the mainstream. So it's like, oh crap, my nerdy fandom is becoming mainstream. I can be part of the popular crowd. I'm just gonna agree.
I want to see if I can write I want to see if I can write like a. Oh crap! Oh, I was close. Like a fable.
Yeah, I have to agree with all the popular people that don't know anything about my fandom, but they're the popular people, so I can be popular by agreeing with them. That's sort of what's going on.
Yeah.
But I really do have to go. I just wanted to say hi and pop in. How far are you?
I am. Me and Easton are both in World 5, so we're more than halfway done with the game.
No teleports, right?
Nope.
Yep, no teleports.
Boy.
No whistles.
I'm on the castle.
Sweet. I do have an idea for you in the future. I wanted to do it tonight, but like I said, I was committed to White Cloak, so I didn't.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Pips asked you a couple days ago, so that's fine.
So for the next Mario-esque or side scroll you guys do, I think you guys could do sort of a fun dual stream thing. Easton can stream what he's playing while you're streaming, and you could race, and everybody could sort of look back and forth in real time, see where you guys are both at.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I just don't know how to, I have to learn how to do that.
Oh, we could just do it as separate streams, honestly, and just sort of, you could go checking back and forth.
Yeah, we could do that. That'd be interesting.
That could be fun. Do a wizard type thing, but we'll talk about it. I really gotta go.
All right, man.
Love you both, Easton. I'll come say goodnight, but keep rocking it. Beat Mario 3. Love you guys.
See you, Steve.
Nos, Jaden, love you. Shelby, keep rocking it. Love you, chat. We'll see you next time soon. Bye.
See ya. We got Jaden here too. What's up, Jaden?
Right back. I'm gonna go see by the dad.
He says this isn't Mario 3. It looks nothing like that. What's with all these colors? This is the Super Mario All-Stars version of Super Mario 3. This is not the OG. This is the Super Mario All-Stars version. This is pretty much the same exact game. There's just more colors and more background. Everything. That's basically what this is. You know what? When I first played this as a kid, it blew me away. I played the original. I played the original first, and then I played this. I saved that. Let's do this. Nope. Got that. Nope. Screw that one up. Hammer Bros. Yep. You jerk.
Where are you?
Where am I? I'm about to I beat the Hammer Brothers dude, and now I'm about to go into the castle.
Oh, I'm already in the castle.
Really? You're in the Help castle?
Yeah.
No, I played every level. You kind of. I don't think. I'm assuming you didn't play every level.
I did everything but 6.
Yeah, 6 is the one with those flying guys that go up when you jump on them.
Yeah, that's the only one I didn't do, so I probably got a bit of a head start.
But yeah, there's a lot of Mario games I haven't played. Like you said, I have the 3DS version of Bowser's Inside Story, the remake.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I don't know how to stream 3DS. I'd have to look and see if there's an emulator or something. Ah, crap, I got hit. Boom, bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Made it to the top. Are you still in the? Or did you beat it?
Nope.
I'm approaching. This is World 5, so this is Roy Koopa, and he stomps. He stomps and causes the ground to shake.
Yeah. How is it? Oh, it's 10:08. So I'll probably have to go in a few, just cause school.
Oh, that's fine. I'll probably if that's the case, then I'll probably stop. I'll probably stop playing. I'll probably only play past World 5, and then we'll call it a night then.
Yeah, cause I still have to get my lunch ready and then get ready for dinner. I mean, not dinner. I get ready for bed and stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I remember. I have not done this in a long time. Like I've never. It's been a while since I've died in a Doom ship. Might as well use some of these peas.
You died in the Doom ship?
Yeah,
I beat Roy.
I didn't beat Roy, so. And I just lost my pea suit. Not that I really need it here.
Sucks.
So I'm gonna end the stream after I beat this one.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking we'll do Mario 3 again whenever you want to do it. And then we'll do Yoshi's Island. And then maybe 3D Bowser's Fury or something.
Yeah, because the thing is, if we do 3D World, we might be able to do it like a co-op game, because I think we can do it online together.
Yeah, I'd have to. Yeah, we could. Yeah, we have to figure out how to do that. Because yeah, a lot of people do that multiplayer. That's something I should learn to do. I want to play these classics first.
Yeah. Actually, I just want to say, I cannot do this Saturday, specifically because there was a birthday going.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, go hang out with your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm probably gonna be doing. I'm probably gonna be busy on Saturday working on. Believe it or not, I have to work on my Metroid project, which I promised to do months ago.
You got a member from Zach?
I got what?
A member from Zach's? You said Shelby is married to a husband.
Oh. What's up, Zax? Alright, so next time on Nerdporio playing Mario 3 and Super Mario All-Stars, will he get through World 6, the Ice World? And then, of course, other than that, there's World 7, the Pipe Vault, or the Pipe Maze, and then World 8 is the final area, the final Dark World, where Mario has to fight Bowser once and for all and rescue the princess. Will he succeed? Find out next time. Okay, that was my little conclusion. So, but yeah, guys, thanks for coming by for this. This was pretty cool and everything. So, yeah, Shelby is married to a husband. Are you kidding me, dude? Nerdporio always peeing in public. This was one of the worst I've ever seen anyone do at one of these boss fights. You know what I want to see? A Nephilim versus a vampire. What is going on here? Jaden, I'm a vampire, no problem. What is everybody talking about? Okay, we got some. Yeah, these sound effects are not as good as the NES version. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. I love Super Nintendo. I love the Super Nintendo effects. I think that this game is very faithful to Mario 3. Like, pretty faithful. And
Yeah.
I think after this, I'm gonna read some more Wheel of Time. I'm still on the Domon or the Captain Domon segment of the chapter. I want to read it. He's in Ilion right now, so that's probably what I'm gonna do next, and probably work on some other things. So Easton, do you have anything you want to promote?
Go subscribe to Easton Games.
All right, I'll go look for your channel. I'll put it in.
Join the Nerdporio Continuo.
Consider joining the Nerdporio Continuum. Eastatron Games. Yeah, we'll get you to you're at 55 right now. We'll have to get you to we'll get you to 100. We'll get you to 100. When are you gonna be playing some more Binding of Isaac?
I don't know. I'll have to figure that out, but hopefully that will be soon.
Shelby says, Nerdporial, great stream, dude. These are super fun. Yeah, I love doing this. Playing Mario is always fun, and just it's fun having Easton and Steve, and if Salty ever wants, if Salty comes on, talks about what Salty likes to talk about. It's always a blast. So, but yeah, all right. So yeah, go subscribe to Easton if you haven't. Links right there, and everybody just have a hell of a night.